around. So looks like 1899 it was cancelled from Netflix. Like Netflix, although they didn't say anything officially, but the showrunner, they came out on Twitter, they announced this, like the show will not be renewed for season 2 and 3, although they had planned to make season 2 and 3, but they will not be going forward with this show. And when I heard this news, which was a couple of days ago, I was really upset. I was like, really? I was really looking forward to what happened to the next chapter of this people's story that I have invested in. Not that I'm saying this show was really great. Like, this show wasn't as good as Dark, but it wasn't bad either. I think the biggest problem with the show was the show tried to please all these people. Like, all these people are on the ship. They're all speaking to each other in their native language, and they shouldn't be understanding each other at all. But here they were understanding. And this show, like, I was looking for some of the reason why it got cancelled. The only thing I can see, this show, it was quite expensive show. Like, I think this was the most expensive show from Germany. It cost around, I think, 50 million euro, and which was like, I think, $55 million, and which is not that much if you think about other Netflix shows are more expensive. But I'm thinking probably, like, there was another reason they're saying, like, a lot of people did start watching this show, but they never finished the whole season. And that is the problem was with this show. Like, this show, the first 3 episodes was quite slow, and the way it was like done, it was really hard for audience to get in the story. But once you pass those first few episodes, actually this show did got very interesting. As I was saying, the biggest problem with the show is it tried to please everyone. They're all talking in their own language, and you are like, you cannot watch it with subtitle, you cannot watch it with the dub version. Like, what can you watch? You know what I mean? So no point of them talking in their own language. I think that is the reason it didn't click with the audience. The other reason, I will say, the reason it wasn't hit, because it came out same time Wednesday came out, and that was a huge hit for Netflix. And that show, it is a hit all over the world right now, Wednesday. And now this show came out same time. Although I really, like, overall, I thought this show was really interesting, honestly. I would have loved to seen where the story going next, because I have invested my time in all this character. They are so all very interesting, and all the acting were interesting. And the reason for this brother to put all these people on a stimulation, now I will never know how I feel about that. Where all these people are going, what will happen to them, now we don't know. Because the show was like, it was always constructed to be season 1, 2, and 3. Now that it's wrapped up here, I'm like, feels very incomplete. I'm really disappointed that they canceled it. They could have given another season, but they didn't. I guess probably the main reason they cancel it because of the price tag, I'm thinking, or I might be wrong. That means I do hope Netflix will give another chance to this showrunner, because they're really very talented people, and I feel really sad this show got cancelled, because the cast were really good and it was quite multicultural show. Unfortunately, the way it was done, which Netflix did demand it, it wasn't very watchable. Like, you cannot watch it with subtitle, you cannot watch their own language, how they understand each other. It was very confusing. They could have just talked in English, all of these people, because all these actors, they do talk English. And I'm like, why didn't you talk in English? That's my frustration with the show. Because end of the day, that is what Netflix was looking. They want like US people to watch this, but they cannot watch it the way you made it. You know what I mean? And that was my thought on this. I'm really sad by this. Let me in the comment, are you upset by this news? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share my other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.